Everyone knows that if you put an electric assembly in a harsh environment, it needs to be built to withstand that environment. I mean, by definition, the word harsh implies some level of severeness or difficulty in survival, but what does that mean for a circuit board? Stick around, because today we're going to dive deep into what your boards might consider harsh and discuss why it's so important to consider that during the design process. Even if you haven't seen a presentation or attended a class where electronics in harsh environments were discussed, you can probably still imagine that when you expose a circuit board to harsh environmental conditions, the reliability of that board may suffer. But why? And how can we prevent that? Well, we generally define a harsh environment as any place where the assembly feels some sort of stress. Now, this can be temperature cycling that may cause issues like mechanical fatigue, high forces like those felt on aircraft, or maybe even chemical stressors like exposure to corrosive contaminants. Some of these environments are probably easy to pick out, but some might not be as obvious. For example, consider an assembly that consists of a circuit board in an enclosure that's closed but not hermetically sealed. If we put this box outside, even if the temperature swings aren't enough to mechanically fatigue the parts, it might be enough to cause condensation, leading to corrosion. Now, this corrosion can take many forms, such as galvanic or electrolytic corrosion, both of which require the presence of water. Water is pretty hard to get away from, especially if you're going to deploy your hardware outside. So, how can we get around this? First, you can coat your boards. Although conformal coatings aren't considered hermetic and do allow diffusion of water, they do a pretty good job of keeping the majority of water away from the critical surfaces. As long as the proper surface treatment is carried out and the material is applied per the manufacturer's instructions, you should be good. Second, you can clean your boards. Although these corrosion mechanisms can occur in the absence of contamination, they are significantly exacerbated by it. If you have ionic contamination that can participate in those electrochemical reactions, it doesn't take long to start causing damage as soon as condensation occurs. In summary, what your boards consider to be harsh environments may not be as extreme as you may think, and for now, cleaning and coating may be the best way to prevent those issues in the field. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and let me know your thoughts or questions in the comments below. You can also email questions or comments to AskDrAdam@Kyzen.com. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any new episodes. And as always, stay clean.